Well, long ago in the hills lived a legend that seemed silly, of a wild man, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, or in this case a hillbilly. He didn't mean any harm, he was always out of sight. You could hear his howls echo down the canyons at night. Hillbilly on Bigfoot Mountain, hillbilly on Bigfoot Mountain.
Hello everyone, glad you came back for another video. Thanks everybody who's subscribed recently. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching my videos. I need the watch hours pretty bad. Today we're going to do a little mail call. I got a couple things in the mail. One was a gift, one I purchased, but the one I purchased is a one-of-a-kind object, item, whatever you want to call it. So first I'm going to show you the one-of-a-kind. Now I met a guy at the rendezvous that we had in, I believe was March. I think it was March. We had a YouTube rendezvous here in Missouri for YouTube creators who like to do camping videos, whatnot. Well, I met someone there, and this guy makes things with 3D printer, right? So he was showing me some of the stuff that he does with 3D printer. I can show you guys one of the things I got from him. He made with the 3D printer. He made this, which I'll be using that one of these days in some videos. But I'll put a link to his channel too on here. And I'm going to show you his business card so you guys can get a hold of him if you want. I don't know how good you can see that. You guys can get a hold of him if you want. See if maybe he can make something for you. He does all kinds of cool stuff. Anyways, here's what he made me. Scope rail mount for my little pellet pistol. Huh. How about that? So now I got to get me a red dot scope put on here so I can make this thing a lot more accurate. Look at that, you guys. He made that so it would slide through the barrel. It's the only one I've ever seen. I was thinking about it, come up with a little idea, and I sent it to him and he modified it. This is actually his version, which in my opinion is way better than the one that I drew up. His works a lot nicer than the way I was thinking, you know. So one of these days I'll get me a nice little red dot sight to put on there, reflex red dot, so that this little air pistol will be extremely accurate, and the trailer hood squirrels won't stand a chance. So that's the first thing I got, which I think's pretty cool, and you guys will get to see that in action before long, I promise. It's just so hot right now, I haven't been outside doing much. I can't handle the heat. I've had a couple heat strokes in my life doing construction, and me and the heat don't get along no more. I mean, I will straight up pass out, you guys. Now, I did get a gift from another YouTuber who has a really good channel, you guys. You gotta check him out. And his channel is Nomadic Camping with Endless Weekends. And there'll be a link in my description. And there's going to be a link in the description for the other guy too, you guys. So you definitely be able to check them out and subscribe and watch their stuff. They both have good channels. So now I'm going to show you what Nomadic sent me. That's a hammock. Okay, so I've never used a hammock, and I don't really know much about them. So luckily I do know a guy 210 Outdoors, and I'll put his channel in the link as well. That will be teaching me how to use this thing, because I don't know. I mean, this isn't one of them ordinary regular old hammocks, and I opened it up to see if I could find a brand name somewhere real easy, but doesn't look like it. So to me, the brand doesn't matter. I mean, I appreciate the gift and I'll use it, and if it doesn't perform the way I like it to perform, I'll modify it and use it again. Trust me. I will figure it out, y'all. So we got the hammock that definitely be doing some fall videos in later this year. You guys might get to see me actually fall out of this thing, break an arm maybe. Hopefully not, but maybe. So we got the hammock we're going to be trying out later this year. Whoa. Later this year, hammock by Nomadic Camping with Endless Weekends. Okay, and something else. This is something my wife got me, but it's for my YouTube channel. And by the way, you know, I do have some links on my channel if you guys want to, you know, help a guy out. That's no big deal. I'm not doing it for that, but it is nice to get stuff in the mail once in a while. But my wife got me this. Old timer. I haven't had an old timer in a long time. Now this is the whittling pocket knife for whittling, you know, wooden spoons, whatever you want, old man faces on a walking stick. You can carve all that with one of these. Carving, whittling knife, whatever you want to call it. To me, it's the same. Whittling is carving because you have to whittle to carve. You know what I mean? So, whittling, I think, is basically, you know, removing the bark and just it's sort of like a fidget spinner. You know, a lot of old timers, they'd whittle, just cutting away wood to have something to do, preoccupy their minds. And some of them would take the things that they whittled and actually carve them into stuff, right? So that's my understanding of it. But anyways, yeah, probably be using this in some videos for long too. Thank you very much, my wife. We got that we're gonna be using. Then we got the air pellet pistol. We're gonna be getting a sight on that so we can dial it in, start taking out some tree rats and some bunnies. That'll be later this year as well. Like I said, it's too hot for me to even go squirrel hunting, y'all. I mean, it's hot. The ticks are awful. It's bad. It's bad right now. But what I will be doing is using this stuff later this year when it cools off, probably after September. So, you know, you guys will just have to watch videos of me doing stuff in the Squatch camp when it's cool in the evenings and listening to my great stories. Anyways, I hope everybody out there has a blessed day. God bless everyone out there. Remember, no matter what's going on, don't never give up. Don't never sweat the little stuff, and when the big stuff shows up, squatch it. Squatch it. And keep on keeping on. Peace.